All right, it's a new day and some new puzzles. Today is Wednesday, April 16th. Let's see what we get up to. Got a mini to turn up the heat. Hmm, Rev or something? Like fair at a fair fairly often. I was gonna say cheap, but it could be expensive. A complete unknown. Bob Dylan like a Rolling Stone. One of the Rolling Stones. Which is spell? Okay, that's probably hex. Whoops. In your face assertive. Bow or something? I don't know. Help with the dishes. Clean, clear, rinse. Sponge. Done again in a similar way. Remix. Friday. Fawns dough to turn up the heat. Oh, like it's cold. I was like, to turn up the heat. Like fair at a fair, fairly often. Uh, fried? Okay, like food? A complete unknown. Ooh, Rolling Stone. In your say, brash. And help with the dishes. Rinse. That's not right. Complete unknown. Rando. Izzy. Done again in a similar way. I liked remix there. Ra. Help with the dishes. I'm not sure about the Rolling Stone. Okay, it's not remix, and it's probably then rando. Redo, ugh, and rinse. Help with the dishes, rinse. Rolling Stone is an issue of Rolling Stone. You didn't need to know the Rolling Stones. All right, try strands. Four, okay, so it's golf, but golf terms or golf clubs. And it looks like a golf club. There you go. Putter, driver somewhere, a wood, a wedge, an iron, a chipper, and utility? Um, hmm. You, yeah, utility. What's a utility club? So sort of a hybrid club. Irons and fairways. Okay. Interesting. Cool. So we were finished up the Masters, but we got a little club. I like the golf club uh, style. That's fun. Okie dokie. Side splitters with a kangaroo, or a joey, or a roo, or a something, and a bunch of other things, etc. Maybe. Source of milk traditionally used pecorino for Romano, so probably not OU? Sheep's milk like that? What was that name again? Who? Language in Phuket. Thai. Hush puppy base. Like a coat. leading, ahead or something. What otologists hope to cure? Maybe earaches? I'm not sure if that's right. Hush puppy bass. Chord. Corn. Corn makes a hush puppy. Okay. A kiss welcomes people over. If they come over, then they. Actor or athlete's representative. I feel like that's an ancient. This could be like moi. Tropical fish. It sounds like a celebratory cry. Brief timeout. Othello villain who calls. Jealousy the green-eyed monster. Is Iago in Othello? Deep connections to a place. Roots. Wears. Dawns, or it could be wears, like wears and tears. Home to dingoes, roos, and cockatoos. Guess Australia, but it could be a zoo or something. The something zoo. Side splitters, though. Institution for honoring the greats. MVP or something. Unstructured activity for a child. Free play? Even still, yet. In need of a towel. Wet. Curly salad, green kale. An ale? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Is that what we're doing everywhere? Wet, yet, ale, kale. Aw. Part of a hammer used to pull a nail from wood. The claw. Home to dingoes, roos, and cockatoos. Brief timeout. Okay. Selma's, I think that's Ava. Game that involves sorting diamonds, squiggles, and ovals. Set. Ethereal glows, auras, jobs in tech once. Once in tech. On genre originating in 1960s Nigeria. Afrobeat. And the Outback. There we go. Where's Institution for Honoring the Greats? Oh, Steve Jobs. Got it, got it, got it. Leading in front. Costs or welcomes over. Hosts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is probably moi. Wahoo. And micro. Nap. And has on. HOF. What do we mean by... Oh, Hall of Fame. Okay. Yeah, didn't know that one. Common antonyms which include in and out, front and back, in front, out back. Yeah, okay. And generated a list where combinations appeared on my... Yep. When constructors submit app pair themes to me that are based around opposites, I prefer that the theme phrases are not themselves opposites. This is achieved here because Australian definition of outback is not the opposite of being in front of something. Okay. Extra fancy. All right. I like moi instead of just a kiss. That's fun. Okay, and Robin has... Who did this one? Does it not say up here anymore? It says over, or I moved it maybe, by Joe. Okay. And let's see what Robin's up to. Russian title, etymologically related to Caesar. A czar, might be a T there. Array at a sports bar. TVs. Happy now, see? Kind of insect studied by a myrmecologist. That might be an ant. First name of the second woman to serve at the Supreme Court. Was that Ruth? Harmless sculpture at the Louvre. Venus de Milo? Is that maybe? Venus de Milo. And that could be Ruth, an aunt. Instruction to a family member who isn't helping to cook dinner. Set the table. Sounds like a plan. Physicians, AMA, American Medical Association maybe. Whose opening credits feature a California license plate. Don't know. Many October babies. Libras. Bowling venue. Alley. Troubles. Woes. LA law. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Sure, ask me anything. Shoot. Bounces on one foot. Hops. Bemoaned. Deplored, maybe? Or blend originally produced. Old Bay. Some Stone Age artifacts. Come into bloom. Blossom. Tools. Bemoaned. Deplored. Rio. Yep. Breakfast buffet bar where dishes are cooked to order. Omelette station. Omelette station. Road sign seen before entering a construction zone, perhaps. So, like road work ahead or something, but binges on bad news. Trauma or something. Particle made up of protons. An atom. Doom scroll. Doom scroll. Z. Okay. And it's vertical. That's cool. Leo Tolstoy, I think. Throwing this to the mix. Add. A la mode. Yep. Detour ahead. Tattered. Could be worn or something when Dorothy found him. Rusted. Traveled a curved path. Arced. Terry. Abruptly stopped returning text. Ghosted. Yeah. Fish in a caterpillar roll. Fish in a caterpillar roll. Oh, eel. Always tough seeing eel as a fish. Indian lentil dish. I think that's dal. Unit of distance in the NFL. Yards. Raggedy. Cab fare. Meters. Gar. Okay, Terry Gar. Yeah. Gar. Word after blood, beta, or Bechdel test. Deck used in divination. Tarot. Gossipy person. Cycle that's never broken. State of secrecy for a startup. More incensed. Matter. Calendar division a month. Fish and cheese sandwich. A tuna melt. Mere mortals. Most remote. Big Sur. Most remote. Ouch, that was mean. Hurts, maybe? Shady trees. Elms. Emollient and some skincare products. Shea butter. Veggie hidden under a mattress. The pea. An ode. Ooh. Something mode. Endless loop. Endless loop. Ouch, that was mean. Ooh, I don't know. Lao, maybe? State of secrecy for a startup. Stealth mode. Harsh. Yamaha. Yenta, yeah. Okay. Most remote. Farthest. Wasn't quite truthful. Fibbed. Two T-tops from Harvard, MIT. French Queen. Marie Antoinette. I'll get to it shortly. In a bit. Diplomacy. Tact. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Hello. Big outdoor gear retailer, REI. Degree for an orthodontist. That might be a DDS. List of top scoring players. The leaderboard. No longer a noob. D with something. So Les Mis. Number following a phone number. Area code or something. ETA maybe. Quickie Mart. Apu. Lived at. Resided at. Geek out. Nerd out. And experienced. And studded. Extension. Nice. Okie doke. Left with the Wednesday. Hello. Like some colors on Zoom or Zoom users. Blues. Zoom users are blues. Rat's nest. Lumpy fruit. What's a lumpy fruit? Neutrogena shampoo with a slash in its name. Give it a go. Grammy-winning trumpeter. Nope. Like most TV broadcasts now. Not live, but tape TV broadcasts aired. I think that's Mauna Loa. Heavy hitter. Flying Cloud and Royale. Threw one's hat into the ring. Try? It's nearly out of breath. Site next to a barn. Silo? General Mills brand. Damage, so to speak. Tarnish or hurt or something. Goes to hell. Strengthens as a relationship. Grows, bonds, gag costume. Skier transport. A lift. Exercised authority over. Form of solitaire one when only the 4 highest cards remain. Not sure. Risk of certain drugs. Road rage? NBC coach. First razor to feature a pivoting head. Would have guessed Gillette. Workers' rights group. Delicacy in France and China. Escargot, maybe? I'm not sure if that's a thing in China. Word before tight or time. Word before tight. Hold tight? Hold time? Hold time? Structures commonly seen at ski resorts. More skiing. Structures. Let's see. Ski lift or something. Conspirator. Spittoon sound. Pitui. Essence. Aura, maybe? Meal in which a cup of wine is poured for the prophet Elijah. Ooh. Seder? I'm not sure how you spell Seder correctly. I think it's I think it's S. Yeah, not sure. Have bottled up anger. Ryle? Nelson's Blood. Nelson's blood. Sure. Fine. File taxes in June, perhaps. Get an extension or something. Ballyhoo. Adieu. Like Solomon famously. Former Nissan SUV. Per diem. Old flames. X's. Old long haul highway from Detroit to Seattle. Nope. Rat's nest. A mess? Lumpy fruit. Kiwi, but what else could end in an I for fruit? A kiwi. And lumpy. I'd say lumpy fruit in general. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. Ooh, came out in favor of a certain breakfast product. And places to find the items at the ends of 4, 8, and 14 down. 4, 8, and 14 down. Okay. Follow relentlessly. Stock or Grammy winning trumpeter like Ionesco's play The Bald Soprano. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Cereal. Ul Nissan Leaf or something? No. Files taxes. Ooh. Could be like a ping or something. Okay. What else? Certain calculus expert for short. An engineer. Home of minor league baseball's Rubber Ducks. I don't know. Mirist is nearly out of breath. Panted or doing some shopping for breakfast. Ends in an X maybe. Okay. Big name in blenders. Ooh. Not sure. Places to find the items. Not just my R. Fella. Fella. Like BFF. Indian tourist destination. Sound in a disappearing act. What's this? Road rage. So this could be like ta-da. Morally contemptible. For sure. One might be cut at an angle. Craving. Nah, I'm good. You did a grape job raising me. Is that how you spell Seder? Seder. Yeah, okay. Try that. Words of affirmation. And hold. Word before tight. Hold tight. Hold time. Uh, is it GRU? Common stove residue to be cleaned up. Stove residue. Doggy bag morsel. Like you go to a restaurant, that kind of doggy bag, not the doggy bag like cleaning up after your dog. Um, Leftover, coarse, rough, something me. Products with peak sales before Easter. Dyes? It said eggs? Sure. Okay. Be in debt, oh, like Solomon famously. Kicks? Doing some shopping for breakfast. So that's a kind of cereal, like Solomon. Common stove residue to be cleaned up. What is Solomon? Wire, white, while, wipe, wide. Not sure what we're doing there. Doggy bag morsel. What did it? Lip puckering. Sour. Raison d'etre. Move to solid foods, say. So wean. I'm not sure if it's wean like that or wean. Have bottled up anger. Stew or that's probably like there. Old Long Haul Highway. Oof. Could not be sour. Lip puckering. Stew. Lip puckering. Tart. Okay. Something late. And that could be patooey, and then that's aisle. So this is like cereal aisles or something. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Pastry or something. Structures commonly seen at ski resorts. What else would this be? Cereal aisles. First razor to feature a pivoting head. Form of solitaire. Yeah. Skiers transport. Car lift damage, so to speak. Nearest. Places. Wait. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Might not be give here. Not sure about anything here. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. It's sugary. But it's all kind of play on words, maybe. I liked kicks. Doing some shopping for breakfast. Something late. I don't know my Nissan SUVs. Long haul highway from Detroit to to Seattle. The something 10? Wise, okay. And Greece. Word before tight or time. Something tight, something time. Hang tight, hang time. Okay. Still kind of similar. Words of affirmation. Yaz. Conspirator. Hmm. Came out in favor of a certain breakfast product. Mm-mm. What was this? This was an essence. It could still be aura. And per diem. That feels alright. Doggy bag morsel. If you go to restaurant, you could get a little doggy bag with your leftovers, like a quick bite or course. Could be the course of something. Coarseness, like salt, could be coarse. The grain or how fine it is. Something me. Wow, don't have much here. Definitely, that sounds like the end of an Nissan SUV. The fifth Beetle. Ooh, don't know. But I'm going to look it up. Sutcliffe. As the Beatles. Stewart, so Stew. US 10. Ugh. As Atera. Files taxes in June. Is late. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. The Tri. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase, and there's a cereal aisle. Tricks. Oh, are they all? Ooh, 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 ooh. That would be fun. Tricks, kicks. Did I already run out of checks? Ho 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 ho. And then what was the thing that we're doing? There's the big question. Places to find the items, yeah, but sugary bulk breakfast purchase though. Yeah, why would it be tricks? Workers' rights. Words of affirmation. Essence with an X. What would be a delicacy? I can think of delicacy in France. I thought it would be escargot, but skier's transport that ends in an R. Like if you're on the skis, but I thought the transport would be a lift. Maybe there's another name for a lift. Home of minor league baseball. Okay, let's look that up. What are the rubber ducks? Minor league. The Akron Rubber Ducks in Akron, Ohio. So that's Mauna Koa, Akron, Matterhorn, an Alp, Mirist, Lohner, threw one's hat in the ring. I was nearly out of breath. Panted or damaged, so to speak. Core. Strengthens as a relationships. Ends in an S, maybe? It's nearly out of breath. Threw one's hat in the ring. Is it Mauna Koa? Mauna Koa. Yeah. Mauna Kea is the Hawaiian volcano. And what is Mauna Loa? Also about volcano, but it's Mauna Kea. It's a different volcano. Mirist, least. Threw one's hat in the ring. Ran. Okay. Damage, cost, and pants. Okay. Yes. Strengthens as a relationship. See, invents, but that doesn't fit. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Question mark with tricks. Like some colors or Zoom users. Muted. Ah ha 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 ha. Lumpy fur. Is that an ugly? Is that an ugly fruit? Yeah. Is that how you pronounce that? Yeah, pronounced ugly. Okay. Neutrogena. Yeah. There's a slash in it. T something. T cell. That's a drink with ground nutmeg. Eggnog. Don't know if I saw that one. Heavy hitter. Slugger. Deagle or something. Came out in favor of a certain breakfast product. Endorse checks. Endorsed checks. Places to find items at the ends. Okay. Follow relentlessly. Dog. Heavy hitter. Doing some shopping for breakfast. Doing some shopping. Grocery. Grocery runs kicks. So what was this? This is come out in favor. Endorsed checks. So endorsed checks, you can endorse a check. Okay. Um, And heavy hitter. Sludge. It feels weird. But sledge. Hmm. Goes to hell. Rots. Gag costume. Something suit. Exercised authority over. Domineered or something. Oh, ADHD. Rage. Indian tourist destination. Morally contemptible. Workers' rights. Doing some shopping for breakfast. Something kicks. Endorsed checks, and that's a phrase. So came out in favor of certain breakfast product. You endorsed checks, but endorsed checks is also another phrase. So this is getting something kicks. Get your kicks on Route 66. Doing, so it could be getting. I'm not sure. Doing some shopping for breakfast. In a gag costume. Something suit. Exercised authority. Big name in blenders. Is that Aster or Ostra or Oster, something like that? That could be GR. Is it Oster? Oster blender? Oster. Okay. Oster. And then that would be with that. Exercise authority over. Definitely? Like deaf? Fry. Fra. Fre. Fro. Getting. In a kicks, doing some shopping for breakfast. Wow. Total? Mm-mm. The bald soprano. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Strengthens. Don't know. Too many things I don't know. Greg, double G. Could be deaf, and then that's fra. for sure. It's probably deaf. Structures commonly seen at ski resorts. Air something? Craving. Want. A need. A craving could be a need. Nah, I'm good. Like a sandwich. You could cut at an angle. PB&J. First razor. It's not G, it's H. Al Hurt. Have it go. Or how'd it go? Calculus expert. Like a dog? Or I don't know. Does calculus for. No. Like most TV broadcasts. Don't know. What is flying cloud? Don't have a lot of inroads for these for me. There's ships. Flying cloud was a ship. Um, let's check what we got. Bunch of wrong things. It's not ADHD. Rage or road rage or exercised authority over. Domineered or something. Yuck. Essence. Getting something kicks. Don't know. I'm gonna need some help. Gag costume. Ape suit. Okay. Indian tourist destination. Like you are an you're an Indian tourist or you're a tourist in India. So if you are an Indian tourist, sound and disappearing act. That could be poof. Morally contemptible. Evil? Governed? Something. Rage. Yeah, that could be. And is it Agra? Is that where the Taj Mahal is? Yeah, okay. So, Indian tourist, yeah. Not if you're coming to India and you're a tourist. So, roid rage, as in steroid rage? Okay. AFL-C. Mm-mm. AFL-CIO. Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organizations. Is a national trade union center that is the largest federation of unions. Okay. Didn't know that. Getting getting on a skix. Get doing some shopping for breakfast. Words of affirmations. I am. Okay. Conspirator. Getting on a what? Getting one's kicks on Route 66. Getting one's kicks. Okay. Certain conspirator. Conspirator. Schemer. Doggy bag morsel. Snack or something? Course. Could be a class, like a course, not like that. Course is in rough or choppy or hurt me or I'm not sure what the X is there. Essence. Foe? The crux. Yeesh. Doggy bag morsel. Like a scoop? Okay. The gross kind of doggy bag. Course is Nelson's blood. Not sure what that means. Ballyhoo. Humor me? Oh ho, maybe? Nelson's blood. O-U-M? Maybe that's all wrong. That's wrong. Scoop. Nelson's blood. Oh, scrap. So rum. Nelson's blood is Nelson's blood. A drop of Nelson's blood is a sea shanty. Wow. Okay. Ballyhoo is a do, and course is crude. Yes, I was thinking like, okay. Yeesh. Structures commonly seen in ski resorts. Air, ale. I feel like this is deaf, but fraglat. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase that ends in tricks. Getting one's kicks. Like, get your kicks, okay. Endorsed checks. Hmm. Flying Cloud and Royale. DDS? Calculus? Is calculus like in DDS is a degree for dental, and calculus has to do with that kind of calculus? Dental? It's tartar, another term for tartar. Yeesh. One act. Like most TV broadcasts now. In-laws and what is it? In HD. Okay, yes. Sugary bulk breakfast purchase. Tricks. Like whale. Raise or why? Okay, it could be strengthens as a relationship. Skiers transport. Hmm. Cements. Dang. Fella. A man? T-car? Is that something? Whale. Why let sugary bulk breakfast? Form of solitaire 1 when only the 4 highest cards remain. Yeah. First razor, I don't know. One might be cut at an angle. Oh, that was wrong. T-bar. Skier's transport is a T-bar. Skiing. Ski lift. The T-bar is... Oh, okay. You hold a T-bar and it... Yes. Didn't know that was the thing. They aren't a relic of the past, they're the future, says the ski magazine. Are this rays? Or rayas? Nope. Flying Cloud and Royale. Whole bagel tricks? That's not Rio's. I don't know what a Rio is. Rio. Rio. What was it? Rio? Flying Cloud. Flying Cloud. Motor car company. Oh, okay. So there's a flying cloud there? And the Rio Royale. Okay. That's an old-timey car company from 1905. Dang. I don't know any of this. Whole bagel tricks is what I could see. That's an A. And that would be E. Fry delicacy. Whole bagel tricks. That doesn't mean anything though. Whole bag. Whole bag of tricks. Okay. Whole bag of tricks. Frog legs. Yuck. It's good. It's just wow, I'm not seeing it at all today for this one. Structures commonly seen at ski resorts. There's a lot of ski resorts too. I don't know my ski resort stuff. Of a friend, af, I don't know. First razor to feature a pivoting head. Some company I'm not familiar with. One might be cut at an angle. Why do I want it to be a sandwich? That's no craving. Long, near, nah, I'm good. Nah, ness, or less. What would the fella? A Mac? Like an old timey? Okay. Ooh, like ace something? Ace one? One might be cut at an angle. Craving. Okay, give me that. A-frames is on a ski resort. What's that referring to? A-frame ski resort. Oh, okay. Like the A-frame triangle house ski resort. It's like used to stop the snow from piling up and usually for a lodge. Okay. One might be cut at an angle. Seam or something? Craving. Okay, that's urge. Yeah. Um yeah, ace do or something, and don't know that. One might be cut at an angle. And what do we got here? It would be atra, or you could cut a stem at an angle for like a rose or something. Ace sum, maybe? Pass. Holy cow. I admire your puzzle. Yeah, I don't I wouldn't admire that. Look at how ugly that is. Uh some great words in there. Wow, I don't know. I didn't know a lot of that. Whole bag of tricks. We're in the cereal aisles. Downward, yeah. Endorsed checks and getting one's kicks. I said get your kicks. It's more formal than that. Getting one's kicks. And whole bag of tricks. That's very clever, but there were so many things I'm just not familiar with. A-frames, yes, totally. Didn't know Atra. I didn't know Aces Up or T-bar. Cements, that's definitely. Maukia, yeah. And Roid Rage, not familiar with that. AFL-CIO. Wow. Filling in the gaps of the crossword knowledge for me. That's clever, though. I like the aisles, the cereal aisles, but I just was unable to see a lot of those clues. Nice. What is that called? There's a particular term. Don't seem to have it today of that method of cracking something and restoring it with highlighting the blemishes in pottery method. Let's try that. Kintsugi, also known, which is literally golden joinery. All right. I nearly had to tap out. Yeah, oh, I. And it was only dumb luck that got me to the finish line. In the crossword world, I definitely capped out. I was looking things up and all that stuff, but an apt verb could have prepared me for such an opponent. Her 8D, if you will. Yeah, she did have a whole bag of tricks. Thrill the challenge, yeah. Holy cow. Boss level. Sometimes they are boss level. Yep, we got that. I just couldn't see him. Tricky clues. Yeah, heavy hitter. An implement that hits heavily and literally a sledge, like a sledgehammer. Wow. Yep, 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 yep. And dental tartar. Yep, yep, yep. T-bar. I don't know my ski stuff. AFL-CIO. Yep. I wanted it to be a Y, but patooey. Okay. That was a little easier. Mac. Yeah. And Rios. Yeah, it's tough. And scrap. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Try to incorporate Eli and EPA into all my puzzles in honor of my children. Alas, they didn't make the cut in this one. Oh. Well, you created a tough one for me. Yep, too hard for me, but clever idea. I really liked some of these. Um, this was very approachable. In front, out back. I like the hits of the utility, and needed to check the mini too. The rando and redo. This was one tough Wednesday. Made it out, but not unscathed.